I hate the way Black Americans believe that their experience ought to dictate how blacks everywhere else in the world.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. My name is Dash Lifestyle. Kindly for watching me for the first time, remember to subscribe, like, share, and also comment. To my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back and watching my video. Thank you so much for the love and support, and greetings to my brothers and sisters all the way from Caribbean country. So guys, I want us to watch this video from our Jamaican sister. She has come out and exposed the fight that it is going on between the black people in Jamaica and also the black Americans. So the black Americans, they are complaining of black Jamaicans. They embrace the white Jamaicans than the black Americans. So our sister, she has come out and said the black Americans, they are complaining of Jamaicans because they are showing their too much love and expression towards the white Jamaicans than them. So guys, watch this video, then I'll be back with more comments.
So me Yardi, born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, live in Jamaica, never been to a country that I love even half the way I love Jamaica. I wouldn't say that I'm the most traveled, but I've traveled more than a lot of Americans, black Americans in particular, right? So I've been to perhaps about 12 or 13 states in the US, in addition to at least 3 or 4 different countries outside of the US. So I'm fairly traveled. I see a TikTok trend going around speaking to the way it is that Jamaicans embrace white Jamaicans who are born here, and that somehow that is depictive of the fact that we're choosing white Jamaicans over our black Jamaicans in the diaspora that were born abroad. And I want to explain to you a couple of things. Now, Jamaica and America shares a similar history, that being of slavery, but our post-slavery experience has been vastly different. After slavery, blacks were still the minority in America, right? Minority in every way. Financially, they were the minority. They were the minority in terms of numbers. They were the minority in terms of power and influence. They were just, in every way the minority. So black Americans have always and continue to be the victim, right? Continue to feel oppressed, continue to feel disenfranchised and disadvantaged. For the black Jamaicans who are born and raised here, our post-slavery experience has been vastly different, right? Majority of the island still remains black. Perhaps 80% to almost 90% of our island's population is black. So whereas black Americans have felt as if they have been limited to success, they still celebrate seeing black doctors. A doctor who's black is still celebrated as black excellence. We don't have a concept called black excellence in Jamaica. We just have excellence. So I'm married to a doctor. His brother is a doctor. They have probably about 4 or 5 first cousins who are doctors. Most of our prime ministers in Jamaica have been black, barring one who was mixed with white. We're not even limited in terms of gender, because Jamaica is a country that has the most female leaders or managers in the entire world. I don't know if you know that. So our history did not develop on this black versus white because we're predominantly black. So race has factored in a lot less in terms of our mentality and how we think. So what we have in our motto, out of many one people that I'm here now, that we use all the time because we want to embrace white people and because we're frightened for them, is that we see ourselves as Jamaicans first. Right? We don't define ourselves across racial lines, because racial lines has not been as significant to our post-slavery experience as it has in America, right? So when you're born here in Jamaica, regardless of whether or not you're Asian or you're white or you're black, we see you as Jamaican. And the most Jamaican people are the people for us who are born in Jamaica. Let us not be hypocritical. It's no different from America. America see the people and born in America as American first, and those who have migrated are seen as the second tier Americans. Let us not even pretend. It's not unique to America, it's not unique to Jamaica. So yes, when a white person is born here as Jamaican and they're out there and they tour in different places and they're exposing Jamaica, whether or not there might be innate privileges in terms of how it is that international people or even our own Jamaicans react to those videos, the truth is we see them as Jamaicans first, right? Because they're born a yard. No, this is where I have a challenge, because most of the criticism that is coming about how it is that we embrace these Jamaicans that are of different races comes from Black America, right? And my problem with Black Americans, Jamaican living in the diaspora, Jamaicans who were born, mostly Jamaicans who were born in America, is that I hate the way Black Americans believe that their experience ought to dictate how blacks everywhere else in the world experience the world. Right? So your Black American experience ought to dictate how blacks everywhere else experiences the world. And that is crap, quite frankly. Right? That's stupid for you to expect that. We are not going to minimize and trivialize the challenges that you have as a Black American, but we don't have those same challenges. And yes, there are issues in Jamaica such as Eurocentric ideas of beauty being standard in schools, whereas Afrocentric ideas of beauty are heavily tabooed, and I'll make a separate video for that. And no doubt that is a derivative of slavery. We experience colorism, but in terms of racism, right, and colorism is a derivative of racism, but in terms of direct racism, it's not something that we're necessarily going to be able to relate to. And so our experience to events that you might see as being racially oppressive or in a way making you disadvantaged as black people, we're not going to see it that way. And let me give you 2 examples, right? One is when Adele wore a Jamaican colored bikini to the Caribbean Festival. I think it was in London or Birmingham or somewhere, right? And sorry, flu, right? And Black Americans in particular were like, yo, cancel Adele. That is cultural appropriation. While Jamaicans who are born and raised a yard, boop, boop, yo, Adele, our girl. Yeah, because we saw it as embracing and showing love for our island. And we don't care who you be. Once you embrace and love our island, we like it. Once you're not misrepresenting who we are as a people, and it is just, we see it as embracing who we are, or embracing your love for Ireland or love for Jamaican people. So we were all here like, Adele a girl, give Adele a passport, Adele a Jamaican right now. Same thing happened a few years before that when Volkswagen did an ad for the Super Bowl and they had a white guy. And in that video, the white guy spoke patois. Now let me tell you, it says, if you butcher our language and butcher our patois, big problem. We have a problem if it is that you misrepresent how we speak. But that white boy did a really, really good job of talking like a Jamaican. And so of course we were like, yo, get a white boy them V passport, get a white boy them passport, because we thought he did a good job. We saw it as flattery. Quite a different reaction than was had by the Black Americans who thought that they should cancel him. Now, when Jamie Oliver talked about jerk rice, then of course all of we did join with Black America and everybody else. We say, yo, Jamie Oliver cancel the boy them. Because jerk rice, hello? If you're going to talk about jerk, make jerk be jerk, right? So we thought that was cultural appropriation because it was a misrepresentation of our culture. Now, our experiences have and our reactions to the same events have been vastly different, and it really has been based on how it is that our post-slavery history would have had an impact on us. It's not that we love white Jamaicans more than we love our black diaspora. It's just that we don't have that sufferer's mentality. We don't walk around constantly a victim. Most Jamaicans see themselves as being able to achieve anything they want to achieve. And money our problem, right? Money our problem. That's our Jamaican problem, of money. Money our problem. But we don't believe so if we have the money, we can do what everybody else can do. We have never felt limited by our race. We've never felt limited by our race. And I believe that if you're going to go out there and talk about Jamaicans and brand Jamaicans in Jamaica as a group of people that think a particular way, you at least owe us the respect of really trying to understand why it is that we don't think the way that you think. Also, there's a particular TikToker who went on and talked about she can only visit Jamaica when it is that there are like funerals and stuff. I said, but that is your choice. Because that same TikToker, I went on their TikTok and them there every party in America. So it's not a matter that you can't visit Jamaica at any other time. It's because you choose not to. Right? Honestly, it's because you choose not to. It's not a priority for you, no. And you can go on cruise 2, 3, 4 times a year. Or not all over every single party and every name brand shows. If visiting Jamaica was a priority for you, you would have visited Jamaica. One love.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video from our Jamaican sister. She has come out and said there's an online fight that is going on between the black American fighting the black Jamaicans because they feel that black Jamaicans, they embracing so much white Jamaicans, than the black Americans, than the black people who are living in United States. Just to tell you the reason to why these black Jamaicans, they embrace so much white Jamaicans. So in Jamaica, I believe you all know that in Jamaica we have so many races. In Jamaica, it is a mixed race country, and their motto is out of many one people, which simply tells you that we have the black people in Jamaica. And these black people, they came all the way from Africa. Majority of them, they came from West Africa. We might find them in Jamaica. And also, you might find the Chinese in Jamaica, who they came in the highland as indentured servants during slavery. We might find we have the Scottish, we have the India, we have the white people, we have the Irish people in Jamaica. So in Jamaica, it is a mixed race country. So you might find that the Chinese can claim the India, the Jamaica. You might find that the Chinese can claim Jamaica, because we also have the Chinese who are born in Jamaica. We might find we have also the white people, they can call Jamaica home. We have the Irish and the Scottish people, they might call it India, they might call it Jamaica home, because we have so many different races in Jamaica. And also, guys, just to tell you that we have the majority of people, the black people now, they're the majority who they are in Jamaica. So 90% the population of Jamaica, you may find that it is black people, and also the other percentages from the other races. So now Jamaica, it is now becoming it has become a predominantly black nation. So guys, so the reason to why the black Jamaicans embrace so much white Jamaicans, it is because the white Jamaicans, they were born. We have white Jamaicans who were born in Jamaica, and for them being born in Jamaica, the black Jamaicans, they are taking them as the one of them. They are now Jamaicans, and the black people, they believe these are now the son of Jamaicans. They are our fellow brothers and sisters. That's why they usually embrace them so much than the black people, than the black not than the black people, than the black Americans who are in America. So it is because of this white, they were born in Jamaica, and automatically they are now Jamaicans. That's why they embrace them. That's why they support them wherever they are going to. And also we might find out that also we have black Jamaicans who they were born in United States. Yeah, and the Jamaicans, they believe if you are born in United States, no matter it doesn't matter if your parent, his or she, if your parents, they were from Jamaica, they moved from Jamaica to United States, and you are born in United States, they usually said that you are not a Jamaican. Yeah, you are a black American. And that's why there's this online fight that it is going on of black people saying these black Jamaicans, they embrace so much these white Jamaicans, and they feel that the black Americans, they feel that these black people, these black Jamaicans, they are betraying us. Why are they so much supporting the colonizers? Why are they embracing this white so much than us black people, and we are of the same color? Yeah, this is now the reason to this fight it is going on. And so guys, for me, seeing black American fighting black Jamaicans, it is not good, because for those black Jamaicans who are in Jamaica, that it is not their land. They came from Africa. So the only people who can claim Jamaica, they are Taino, because the Taino people, they are the ones who discover Jamaica, because they are the one who stepped their foot in Jamaica. So if they tell you to go back to your home, the black who are in Jamaica, the black people who are in Jamaica, most of them, they will come to Africa because they have their roots from Africa. And to the black people who are in United States, the black Americans, also black the America, United States, it is not your country. You came from Africa, and when they will tell you to go back to Africa, you will come here in Africa. So you can see among yourselves, the black American and the black Jamaicans, you are one people. Your home, it is here, the motherland, here in Africa. So for you fighting each other, it is not good. We should preach one peace. We should unite black people. We should unite black people. It is the highest time that we should stop this online fight, because the colonizers, they want you to fight so that they can be very happy, because they know if you fight amongst yourself, your country will not develop. You will start hating on each other. You will not supporting your fellow black people. Yeah, and for those also in Jamaica, the white people who are in Jamaica, also the Jamaica, it is not for you. Jamaica, it is for the Taino people. The Chinese also who are in Jamaica, you came all the way from China. The white people, they came all the way from United States. The Indians, they came all the way from India. So the only people who can claim Jamaica, it is the Taino people. So you can see amongst black people, let me talk about black, because today I want to preach peace among the black people, for those black people who are fighting online. And it is the highest time that black Jamaicans, we should stop embracing so much these white people. Yeah, I know we have white Jamaicans. Yeah, but you should also consider to support your fellow black people before supporting these other races, because we know as black people, we love supporting so much these races than our own races. Yeah, because the black people, not only the black in Jamaica, the black people who are in United States also, you might find out that supporting the other races than their own races. Yeah, and that's why you might find that the black Americans, not all of them, but some of them, they don't want to support the African people. They don't want to associate themselves with Africans. They don't embrace Africans so much because of how these white people, they have painted the bad image of Africa to United States, to the black people who are in United States. Because they have told the white people, they have told the black Americans that in African people they are poor, in Africans people they are dying, in Africans people they are struggling, and that's why majority of black Americans, they don't want to associate themselves with Africa. Yeah, that is true. And for me, I can tell you it is the right time that Jamaica and black people and the black Americans, you should speak one piece. You should support each other. You should support each other because you are coming from Africa. You have your roots from Africa. And these people, they want you to fight so that you can be, they don't want to see you uniting. Yeah. The same way here in Africa. They are now coming here in Africa. They are turning some of our African leaders to be puppet, and our African leaders, they want us to bring fight when it comes to an election. They want us to fight so that these people can come in and try to make peace and bringing this the food and the whatever this thing they usually bring in Africa, and to tell people that we are the ones who help Africa. This is how they want. They want among us to fight so that they can come in and bring peace and bring some food to the affected family so that they can say we are the ones who help Africa. This is how the colonizers, they don't want us to be a free nation. They don't want black people to be independent. They still want to ruin the black people, and that's why they are happy to see black Americans fighting black Jamaican. Yeah, this is how they want. And also there is a video also I did in my previous channel of a black American trying to send home black Jamaicans. Because of this black Jamaica, he was doing a short video on TikTok of how he was surprised to see so many things that it is going on in America. He was shocked to see some of the things which it is going on in America. And the comment that he came out and gave is from the black American. Imagine black American coming to your comment section and telling the black Jamaicans to go back to your country. You can imagine. You are sending your fellow black people from United States to Jamaica. And yet United States, it is not also your home. Yeah. What happened if you are coming here in Africa, and for us Africa, we try to send you back to where you came from? You will say, now Africa, it has rejected me. Where will you go? So it is the highest time, instead of fighting among ourselves as black people, we should unite. We should come together. We should speak one language. We should try to avoid these colonizers. So guys, that's all for today. And thank you so much. Kindly let's talk more on the comment section. Kindly let us preach peace among us, the black people. Let us embrace ourselves first. Let us support our own first before supporting these other races. Thank you so much, guys. See you on my next one. Bye bye.